Hey everybody, just want to check in, see how the wreath selling is treating you. I just got to say, we've been seeing some of the numbers come in over the course of the last few days and things are looking very nice. It's especially nice this year because we have the ability to pay online, that we can kind of see how things are going a little earlier than I think we were able to in prior years. And, you know, it's great. We see a lot of tribes that are kicking butt, really doing a good job. There's a few tribes that do have donuts. However, my sense is that there's probably a lot of people who are collecting orders right now and are then going to personally go in and submit one order for all of their family members and friends. They've collected the money, go in and submit that one order. And so, two things. First of all, allow yourself enough time to do that. You know, our everything needs to be submitted by the 27th. And so, you know, make sure that you get everything in time for you to go in and personally do that. But the second thing is, if you have some tribe members that have questions, if you would like to, you know, have me join a call, join a Zoom meeting, what have you, and talk to your tribe and just kind of answer their questions on the fly, I'm happy to do it. So just reach out to me, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, give me a call. If you want to do something this weekend, early half of next week, that's fine. Just let me know. I'm around. I wanted to go through today just a handful of questions that we've been getting to try to make sure that, you know, if you're getting them, if one person asks, probably 5 or 10 people have the same question, you know. So I'll summarize those. Everything else we've said prior, everything you've seen in emails still applies. This is just, you know, a fine point on a few of those items. Okay, so first of all, one of the things that I think we get a lot of questions about is just, you know, how to pay online, how to sell a wreath online. And so I just want to give you one tip, and that is, yes, of course, you can set up your own personal page. And there's a real good PDF that explains, you know, how to sell, going through, you know, the process of selling on a personal page. That's all well and good, and I can talk a bit more about that, but I will. But one thing to note is that if you're just a donation person, if you just want to donate $30 or $50 or something like that, or, you know, if you're a person who has sold a handful of wreaths, you're going to come online here on Tuesday or Wednesday and you're going to submit your order, how can you easily do that without going through the trouble of setting up your own personal selling site? And that's what I want to talk about right now, because that seems like that's a big question that people are having. Okay, so first of all, go to pittsburghymca.org/wreath sale. Now I'll emphasize backslash, because I think we've had a couple of instances where some folks weren't using the backslash, or maybe one of the links wasn't quite working correctly and it was omitting the backslash. Just be cautious of that. If you're clicking on it and for some reason it's not coming up correctly, I think that's probably the reason. Double check, click on a different hyperlink from a different email you've been given. The site is working. I've been there today and yesterday and the day before. It's working. If you do encounter an issue, just troubleshoot it that way. Okay. So once you've gone to the main site, you're going to see all of the tribes listed. Go to your tribe. That is your tribe's URL, your tribe's link that you are now at, and you should be looking at an order form. On that order form, it's going to say right at the top, who's the tribe member that you are donating for, right? So this is the key to allow you to not have to create your own personal page if you don't want to. Who's the person you're donating for? How many wreaths are you purchasing for yourself? How many wreaths are you donating to a senior center? How much cash are you donating to the program? Total all of that up, hit submit. That is then going to take you over to the tribe page. On the tribe page, there's two different areas. In the top right-hand corner, there is a big red box that says donate. And then on the right side is all of the different tribe members who have created their own page that belong to your tribe. You, if you are just I want to buy a wreath, I want to donate some cash kind of person, or if you're a family member, a friend that, you know, wants to donate and you haven't set up your own personal page, that's perfectly fine. you can just click on donate. You can forego all of the clicking on personal pages. Just click on donate, and then you will go through and pay in accordance with what you've summarized on the order summary page, that very first page. Okay. Now, once that's complete and the person finishes paying, when you do come back to that tribe page, the tribe is going to have made a sale, and it's going to say, you know, Nana and Kim is going to be able to know, because on the order page, Nana put your child's name in, that sale should be allocated to her. Okay, so at the end of the day, even though your child doesn't have their own personal page, Kim is going to be able to allocate the sales correctly because on that order page, that child's name is there. Okay, so do that when you're, you know, submitting your 6 wreaths that you've sold all at once. If you don't want to set up your own page, just do that. Enter in everything, enter in how many you sold, click donate. It all goes to the tribe. Just make sure you're using your tribe link, or just going to the main link and then clicking through to your personal tribe. That should work just fine. That is one of the biggest questions that we've been getting. Folks are just confused as to how to do it, and I appreciate it's a little complicated. So do that, and let's summarize on another point. You don't even have to pay online anymore. So Kim has arranged it so that the day after everything is due, so everything is due on February 27th at midnight. Everything is due. We have to hit everything online has to be submitted by midnight. However, the following day, if you would like to physically drop off payment and your order forms at the Y, Kim has arranged it so that on Saturday, the 28th, that is agreeable. One thing that you should know is that if you are going to show up, please, you know, plan to either personally make payment or have all of your checks made out to the Spencer Family YMCA. My advice, personally make payment. Collect payment from everybody to yourself, as in a check made out to yourself or cash, and then you personally either cut one check to the Spencer Family Y if you're dropping it off in person on the 28th. Now, the 28th, I like to say, is the day after everything's due. If you're an in-person person, which is fine, but get in your head the Friday after Thanksgiving, a week from tomorrow, that's when everything's due. And my advice would be get it in a couple days early, because it's a website. We all know that if you have a question, a problem, and you'd like to reach out, you're going to run out of time. You know, Kim does need to order these wreaths. You know, we're waiting on the final numbers to know how many to order, obviously. And so wreath pickup day is December 5th. If we are, you know, delayed on any of this, then the wreaths don't arrive on time. And now we have problems. So it is a hard stop. It is a hard deadline. Get everything in by Friday, the 27th at midnight. And if you have any questions on that whole process, let me know. All right, let me summarize a few other questions that we've been getting over email and over calls. Most of you, I think, probably know a lot of these things. There's some new updates for you, though. So first of all, there is one size wreath this year. It is a larger wreath. It is between 26 and 28 inches. All wreaths have a red bow, and all wreaths cost $30 a piece. There are 3 options to support. You can either buy a wreath for yourself. You can buy a wreath for a senior at Ashbury Heights, and our goal is to provide 400 seniors with wreaths this year. And I think it's a great idea, and we'll talk more about that. Or you can make a monetary donation. You can do all of those things through that first page, that order form. It allows you to indicate exactly what you want to do, and then you can total up at the end, you know, if for example, this is your entire order, how many personal wreaths, how many nursing home wreaths, how much cash, total, submit, donate, pay. It's as easy as that. Okay. I've talked about deadlines. Obviously, there's great FAQs out there. You know, go to the pittsburghymca.org/wreath sale. All the FAQs are out there. They're out there in Kim's emails. You know, details on, you know, how to sell and how to sell online, how to set up your personal page if that's of interest to you. All of that is out there. Okay. let's see here. What's up next? A couple of things on awards. Well, rather recognitions, I'd say more so than awards. So you know about some of the awards we've already talked about in our previous video, so I won't repeat all of those. But we're doing a few new ones, and I wanted to shout those out. So first of all, for the top selling tribe, you're aware that we're doing a pool party and a pizza and things like that at the Y for that top selling tribe. Just know that the tribe members in that tribe that sold a wreath are going to get a new wreath pin as an award for being that top selling tribe. Okay. Also, the top selling princess and the top selling guide is going to receive a Rudolph pin to honor the fact that they were the top selling individual within their respective groups. Okay, and then lastly, we'll talk a little bit more about those senior wreaths. We do have a big goal of 400 wreaths. We also have a stretch goal, which I won't talk about, but I think let's walk before we run. We'd like to include some holiday cards with these wreaths as much as we're able. And so what I would ask is whether you're selling senior wreaths or not, but especially if you are, between now and wreath pickup day, could you create some cards that would go with your wreath to the senior that would receive them? You can decorate them however you'd like. Your child can write a message, can decorate them however they see fit. I think what we're trying to do this year is obviously be supportive of the community and do a small thing to help do something that's going to mean an awful lot to quite a lot of people. And so I think that holiday card is really going to bring the message home as to where this wreath came from. And so there will be a pin for individuals who complete those cards and drop them off. Just know that we need them by December 5th. We need them by wreath pickup day because that's when the wreaths are headed to the senior center. Is right on that day. Okay. All right. So I think that's everything. Again, take me up on my offer to communicate with your tribes. If you want to just send this video to your tribe, feel free. It's fine. Previous video, also fine. Please just let me know how I can help you be successful. And I hope everybody has a good day. I'll check in, early part of next week as well. Thanks. Bye.